Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be seeing if a Mazda Rx8 is alright as a first car for a 17-year-old in the UK. So just as a quick note before we get into it, this car, given that it's a rotary, will require a lot of work. So if you're not prepared to put some time and money into your car after you've purchased it, I would say this is not the car for you. Right, let's get into it. The best bit about this vehicle is the exhaust. It sounds absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to show you a video here of an Rx8 with a slightly modded exhaust so you can see what it sounds like. So now we've had a look at that, let's go into probably the most important thing on any 17-year-old's mind when they're buying their first car, the price. So you can pick up a very decent Rx8 with a 12-month MOT, just over 100,000 miles, decent condition engine for around £1,300 as shown in this listing here. And you can pick up a really good condition one with under 40,000 miles for just less than £5,000. Okay, so for the next category, we're going to be looking at insurance. So for this particular car, I have put someone whose name is Mike Fish. They are 17 years old. They got their driver's license 2 days ago. They've had no named driver experience, and I've added their parents to the policy because that makes the insurance much cheaper. The parents are aged 49 and have a 5-year no claims bonus. I've said that they did 4,000 miles per year and that they live in Watford, which is just north of London. So for this, you're going to be looking at around £1,700 with a black box and around £2,200 without. So obviously this is quite expensive, but you know, owning this car is not going to be cheap. So you're going to need to be prepared to spend quite a lot. So now we're going to be moving on to fuel economy. So for this car, you're going to be looking at about 25 miles to the gallon average. And if you push it, it can go as low as 15. With some people reporting that when you really push it, it can go as low as 5. So you're going to be spending a lot of time at one of these petrol stations. So moving on to the next category, which is tax. This vehicle is particularly high. In fact, here in the UK, it's just the top of the spectrum, so any more and you'll end up paying exactly the same price. Although it does qualify for the ultra low emission zone in London. I'm not really sure how that works, but it does. And as you can see here, the tax is £580 a year. So this brings us on to the final category, which is performance. So our starting figures are, this is a 1.6 litre rotary engine, obviously. It has effectively 2 cylinders. It does 0 to 60 in around 6.6 seconds. That depends on the tyre condition, the engine wear, and it will get up to about 145 miles an hour. So to conclude, I would say that the Mazda Rx8 is a really good car, but I would say it's not something that you should get as a 17-year-old unless you have the money to be spending on it. It's going to cost you well up of £5,000 a year in fuel, servicing, maintenance. So I would say wait a few years, maybe until you're 20, 21 and you have a job, then you can get this car, although it's still going to cost you a lot. Thanks for watching.